All right, this is your first big sound as 1, 2, 3. Obviously, it's a new agency, a new thing for you. Is the feeling different than anything you've done before?
It is. It's terrifying and really exciting. I was going to swear then, but I didn't.
But
it's absolutely electrifying. I'm really proud of the team that we've got. They're actually really amazing people, and I'm really lucky to have such a great team. Yeah. So it's not just all about me, but Team Awesome.
Yeah. That team, did you primarily pick from people that you worked with before, or did you go out and look for new blood?
It's funny that actually the kind of people that I singled out in the first instance didn't really kind of work. I didn't know how to set up a business. I didn't know how to engage. So this has been like the most crazy kind of learning curve. It's kind of inverted on itself, and but it's been awesome, terrifying. But getting back to it in terms of finding people, I was putting a lot of energy out there into the world and trying to find the right people. And if you put enough positive energy out there, I think they come to you eventually. And I tell you what, some of the people that we've got really experienced, and then other ones are kind of not that experienced, but the way that they're thinking is really forward. So I'm enjoying that,
What was the mindset in breaking out on your own and setting up something brand new? What was the driving factor behind that?
I think the evolution of myself as a person. It was just one of those things. Like, I've lived with different hats in my life. Played a motor race, obviously. Before that, I was a poster boy at Premier Artists. It was part of my DNA, being an 18-year-old down there, seeing all the machinations of the back end of stuff. Worked in radio, worked in venues, done heaps of stuff, And this is just the evolution of me. It's a growth. It's personal growth, So it's been awesome.
Did you ever think about, obviously you left Premier taking a few of your artists with you, keeping it underneath the Mushroom group as has been done with Artist Voice and that sort of thing? Was that ever an option tabled from either party?
Don't think so. Really, at the end of the day, I love Mushroom. Awesome people. They're great, and we still work together on a lot of things. Got some great people in there. A lot I would consider to be family, actually. But again, going back to the personal growth for me in terms of evolution, I just wanted to try something different. I'd been there 7 years. The environment wasn't probably what I was suiting, and I needed to go in a different direction. I wasn't even really sure what was going to happen. I just needed to put a full stop in that sort of place, and so it wasn't fully realised. This is just like some things, like in terms of the music industry, it's kind of like, you just kind of follow your nose a little bit, So that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. And were you confident that your acts would come with you and make the jump?
Not at all. It came as a request from them more than anything, and the people I was working with. I needed to put a full stop. I think when you get complacent in life, and I was starting to take it home, and I was like, I can't live my life like this. I just need to, you just need to change things. It's very easy to go through life, I think, in terms of, I'm being quite self-indulgent right now, but ultimately I don't think I could give the right service to my acts if I was unhappy, It takes a lot of drive to wake up every day and knock on doors and bash down barriers and, ultimately put my acts in different people's faces on so many different levels. It's hard to quantify right here in 2 minutes, but it's not an easy job, and I think you've got to keep inspired, and ultimately if you're inspired you can go on and do great things with the things that you support and you feel passionate about. Unfortunately my passion there wasn't there, so it's probably
I think most of your acts, and you had a really solid stable, most of them, barring a few other ones, made the jump with you. You obviously had a fairly good base to start with. Are you now adding to that, actively trying to grow, or are you giving a new purpose to what you already had?
Definitely giving a new purpose. And then in terms of growth for us, look, there's a plan. Nothing gets done without a plan. got some great people advising on that in terms of how we do that. We're small, we're not even 4 months old, you know, in terms of our team. Our team's only 2 months old. So we only put out a press release on Friday, really. So there is a plan. How that evolves is, you know, anyone's guess, but we do have definite plans on that, and I don't want to look after, you know, 60 acts. That's not a priority. Priority is to look after a small amount of acts, a good quality amount of acts, and do them properly with a purpose. And I've really realised that we'll work with only good people with good teams, and ultimately great artists, you know. But that's how we'll work. We won't work with anyone else. That's how we roll.
Obviously, you've got acts here this week. Are you looking at anyone else? Is there anyone else on your radar at the moment?
Yeah, our doors are getting knocked on a lot, which is great. Yeah, we got our eye on a few things. Always talking to great people and stuff, and we've had heaps of meetings here. Got lots to go. We're showcasing 7 acts. One of the key ones, of course, is Kingswood and Stonefield, just because they're in cycle at the moment. There's also Wave the Eagle, which is really exciting, which is Yarn, which is going to be amazing. Colonial Cars have been making a fantastic record, just got added to Triple J. There's so many to go through. Sinking Teeth, Tales of Space. We're working with a New Zealand band from called Villainy. Heaps of stuff there to do. And, again, we'll concentrate on those ones. It takes a massive effort to get those ones where they are, and we'll be talking to the right people to try and elevate those acts into different people who probably aren't aware of them right now. So we'll concentrate on that.